Hi Real Sweet crew, I just returned from the 2020 Kayak Bass Fishing National Tournament hosted by Lake Guntersville, where I was able to make the top 100 cut and had a chance to sit down with kayak legend Eric Jackson for a look at the new Apex watercraft. First, I'd like to thank this guy, Mr. Chad Hoover, and his staff for putting on such a great event, and for Eric Jackson and all the fine sponsors for making it possible. This is truly a great community to be associated with. The video was shot at beautiful Lake Guntersville State Park Beach. Watch it through until the end and you'll get to see Eric Jackson break down the kayak, our very own Michigander and bass rider, Mr. Dave Mull, and myself try the kayak out. The kayak is lightweight and very stable, and it would be a perfect fishing machine or a great kayak for anyone, and especially for those in the special needs community. Please subscribe now and ring the bell to get notifications on more upcoming reviews, and thanks for watching.
So literally having, like, I have my terminal tackle box. I've got 3/0, 4/0, 5/0. I've got bullet weights. I've got drop shot. I've got Carolina rigs, but I have like what I think I'm going to use for the day. So I don't bring like, and I've got it in the truck, and I've got it like at the end of the day I break some of guys have. Right. And then what you bring on the boat just becomes way less. Sure. And you start really thinking about like what does everything weigh, you know what I mean? Yeah. So whoever wants to go, give her a run. So you can try to seat sideways, seat all the way sideways. There you go. That's the Apex way. Wow. Howdy.
Hey Eric.
What's that?
Are you in production with this now?
We are. We started production. Really, we started last week in production, and then this week is we're really ramping up. So by next week we'll have we'll start getting through the pipeline and molding.
You could have stopped at the big rig, dude. You didn't even make another kayak. That was the best one ever.
This is more stable than the big rig. So I had a big rig. When I designed this, I wanted it to be more stable than a big rig. So that we made this is only 36, with the big rig's 38, but the hull carries its width all the way out.
Pretty sweet. Feels super light.
That was a short paddle. That was cool.
Lay it on me.
So here we're looking at the Apex Watercraft tier. My name's Eric Jackson. Myself, Bob Blair, and the Apex party designed this boat. We designed it to be extremely versatile, obviously extremely lightweight. The construction, we didn't sacrifice anything on either materials or craftsmanship. The construction is a combo of Textream, which is the most expensive carbon fiber weave you can get, twill, and Anegra, which is extremely durable polypropylene based fiber that's the middle layer. A guy named Russ Amanis is our head molder. He is best known for molding the F-22 Raptor for Lockheed. He's the guy that brought the first fighter jet to composites.
That's awesome. I've actually worked on that. I worked for Parker Aerospace all my life.
Cool.
Yeah, so I kind of come retired now, but it's cool.
Oh,
So
there you go. That's awesome.
it is cool.
Check out Russ Amanis is his name. And so the concept, extremely maneuverable,
Right.
extremely fast. 8.
So with a torpedo, it'll push about 8 miles an hour. That's crazy.
So So if you want to get, and it burns way less battery. So if you want to use a smaller battery, you can use a smaller battery. If you just want to go faster, you can go faster. If you want to do both, you can do the same. But just paddling it, like when I'm just cruising, like if I'm going to paddle from here to the other end of the lake, my cruising speed's about 4.5. My top speed's 5.5. So I can go. It just cruises nice and quick. And the reason number one, there's no scuppers on the bottom. Every plastic boat that's a sit on top has scupper holes, and every scupper hole is a water break.
Okay, gotcha.
So, they all create a lot of drag and slow the boat down dramatically.
Take it for a ride, Dave. I want to get a picture of you.
Okay. And then, so it comes, the package is extremely maneuverable out of the gate, meaning it's a really flat, low resistance sideways and forwards hull shape. It's based on a stand-up paddleboard hull. But then we have a fin package. Our standard fin configuration is a single stern fin, and it's a 22-inch long fin, and it's V-shaped. It's a V-shaped fin, so it's a double fin, 22 inches long, and either a 2-inch or 3-inch tall fin. So it's a really low profile fin. And then that's where you get your tracking from. So the base hull, extremely maneuverable for rivers, really tight areas. If you're getting more wide open, you put a 2-inch fin. If you want like minimal tracking, if you want a lot of tracking, you put a 3-inch fin on it.
So when can we expect to see it, and what do you think in retail, Eric? Or do you have any idea?
Retail on this boat is $11,000. It's $10,999.
Okay.
It's available now. Like when I say available now, we're just getting them through the pipeline. Our first customers will be getting them in another week and a half or so.
Very cool.
And then from there, we'll be building stock for our dealers, and later this fall, like if somebody wanted to get one right now, we have dealers that are getting them in stock here in the next couple of weeks.
Well, I wanted to let you know I appreciate all you've done for the industry. And when we were down at the at Lake Washita and everything, you giving away those kayaks, and and just everything you've done over the years. I think you've been a real class act. It's been cool.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate you taking the time to do an interview.
I'm really passionate about this sport of kayaking, obviously, and I really enjoy paddling. I really enjoy the fishing crowd. The kayak anglers are awesome, and I'm just really excited that I was able to put this boat together and create create the first carbon fiber fishing kayak. And I just wanted to push the limits of performance. I know it's not a low-cost boat, but it's something you can be proud of.
Well done.
Custom wrap it for you that lasts a really long time. And it's just a different, it's just another option. So if you're looking for a good plastic boat, there's 37 brands that make good rotomolded plastic boats.
Right.
So there's one of those out there for you. If you're looking for a high performance, lightweight boat that you can load on top of the car and back of the truck easy, you can carry distance, you can drag through the woods real easy, that type of thing. You want it to be really high performance on the water. Well, this is the highest performance fishing kayak ever made, so it's that's what that's for. But unfortunately it comes with a cost.
Oh yeah.
There's no such thing as a low cost, full infused carbon fiber in Agra. Just the process of how that thing was made is pretty impressive in itself.
Dave seems to like it. What do you think, Dave?
Very impressive.
Very impressive. It's awesome.
Brad, it felt like I was riding a swan.
That's cool. I gotta try it. Thank you, brother.
Pattern. So there's a lot of plates you can put on, like you want to put a motor guide or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, so any, like Yak Attack makes a plate that you can mount a trolling motor. So the same way guys are doing that on the plastic boats, you can do the same thing. This boat only really works for stern mount. It's not a bow mount trolling motor, right? So everything is stern mounted. One of the other things this boat's really good for, like offshore, you punch through waves. Anyway, it just goes through waves really well. And then the water just shoots out the back, so it's
So you don't have scuppers, but it comes.
it runs out the back. Yeah, so basically this deck, it sits bow up slightly. There's drains. There's holes there in the back. That's an accessory. It's called a tailgate, and this is just a prototype that Colton here made. So it's like not a finished product yet, but if you like,
You don't even need that.
you don't need that. It comes without it, and the only time you need it is if you don't, like if you're portaging or you're pulling up the hills and you have stuff in the back that can roll, can fall at the back.
Yeah.
When you're just fishing, like it's never an issue. But if you want that security of keeping stuff out, you know, just making sure that you feel like, okay, it's not going to go anywhere. And the final boat also has 2 1/4-20 inserts here for like screwing in a cam strap thing to strap your stuff in. So if you want to strap bags and stuff like that in for camping or whatever. This foam, the foam kits, we're making our foam. You know, it's laser etched with the logo there, but we've got cuts for the side, cuts for where your reels go. So the way your rods go, you just drop them right here. And I don't have it on here. We just temporary glued some on and knocked them off. We have 1/4-20 inserts there that the knob screws in. And you just, when you're sitting there, you just put your reel here, just bend the rod behind that, and it holds it alongside, and you can put 2 on each side. You just drop it in. So when you're fishing, you sit there, you've got the rods and reels right there, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna grab that one. You just like pick it up. There's no straps, no bungees. You just pick it up, lay it on the front. 5 across the front work really well. And that holds them each in their own little slot. And then if you want more than that, you drop them in behind you. If you're not using them right away. I usually would have like 2 on the sides and 2 up front, typically.
Private company for now, or publicly traded, or what are you doing?
What's that?
Is it a private company for now, or publicly traded, or what are you doing? Is there an option for people to invest in that?
Oh, is the company publicly traded? No, it's just me and the bank.
There you go. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, so I'm the sole owner of the business, and First Security Federal Bank in McMinnville, Tennessee, is my provide the credit line for me to operate off of. So
very cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you
Thank
got to
you.
take my picture though. Hey, man,
Cool.
appreciate it. You just hold it. If it goes blank, I need
You to take it for a spin?
I'm gonna.
All right.
Just put.
Just on the other side of the grass, you should be good. So I'm gonna seat sideways, just drop straight in and swivel and swing over. There you go. Got it. Nice.
Hey, buddy. This is a different feel, isn't it?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, you weren't kidding. Feels like a swan.
Yeah, it's something we can we'll bring it out here and pick it up. The dog can go in front of you. The seat, move the seat back. How big the dog? You can go up in front of your legs. The seat will go back another 6 inches. And there's plenty of that. It's got a lot of I've got 2 Dalmatians. One's 55 pounds. They can also go behind you. We make a foam kit for the back too. It comes with the foam in the front and the slipper in the back. So you get any better than that, Dave? You need the foam, but you need to put something on the back, otherwise the dog will slip around on the carbon fiber. Yeah, it's more stable than any fishing. It's more stable than a big rig, 38-inch wide big rig. There's others that like, anyway, you should try it. It's only 36 inches wide, but it's got a stand-up paddleboard hull. It's like a full flat hull, and all the way to the side. And it carries its width way back. So it's, thank you, brother, for doing that.
No problemo.
Get in there, buddy.
So now you spin the seat. Okay. And just spin your legs over. Yep. Just the, yep.
Good job.
All right. Like that.
No.
Thank you for doing that.
Yep.
All right.
True man.
Next customer coming in.
I started making calls last week to start opening up dealers. I mean, I opened some dealers early, but I wanted to wait until I have an introduction before I started calling anybody.
I work for a former job. Yale for a minute.
Oh, really?
This is a little faster than my paddleboard.
Okay. Oh wow, what's the location?
Yeah, it's way cool.
Gale Dale. I think yeah, sorry. No, we're good.
All right, everybody, please ring the bell and subscribe to our channel. Please share this across your platforms and get the word out on this awesome kayak. Thanks for watching.